I can feel anymore.
What's up, YouTube? What's up, YouTube? It's your boy right here. I know this face, you're not into this face, you know. It's your boy himself, Brandon. I'm on my boy's YouTube channel. What you call it?
Eben Talk. Come on, bro. I
know, man. I wanted you to say it. You know? Welcome to Eben Talk. So what we're gonna be talking is gonna be like chill vibes, you know.
Yeah, it's just like chill sessions. Nothing too crazy. It's just talking about everything and
in general.
In general, you know. Yeah. And we got our boy Ob here.
Opening. Como ça va, bro?
Yeah, the Como ça va guy. You know.
Alright, thank you guys for inviting me to your Open Talk YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're open to talk about anything. So
are you for sure you're open, bro? When you speak about your relationship, are you open?
Brandon,
wait. What about on the single?
Situationship. Nah, I'm joking, bro.
I know y'all on YouTube here, bro. I'm not single. I don't want to get into shit. I'm not single.
Yeah, that ladies is off the market, so hugs.
Yeah, I'm off the market anyway.
Really?
Yeah, but we got our boy Brendan. I think you're still going down the road on the cool.
Yeah. So I don't know, man.
Single life. How's single life? I mean, how do you cope daily? Getting up in the morning.
How you know that I'm single, bro?
How
you know that I'm single?
Wait, you single?
Are you single or you're not?
I'm not single, bro. I'm in a relationship, bro.
Oh, really? Yeah, oh, mashallah.
Or your relationship with God?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, so that's
okay.
That's why I have this question of like, when you get up in the morning, you know, and the first message you see is the park briefing, or your boss sending you a message to tell you have to pull up at work. How, like,
the actual thing is, the first message I get when I wake up is the verse of the day.
Oh, the verse of the day. That's quite good. That's quite interesting.
I mean, this guy's you try to love me, but I'm coming with the backup, but it's fine. I'm fine.
I don't know.
No, I just wanna know, you know, like let the audience know like what's going on. But aren't you sad? Like I know like God is important, but come on. Like it's like good morning, no good morning, like sweetheart or
nah, man. I don't know, man. I don't know what to
say.
You
feel like you're not ready for that? Or?
Oh, before we go any further, why are we, bro? You haven't introduced yourself, man. Nice to meet you, huh?
I know, of course, the audience already knows me. Daddy Dante, of course, you're on and on.
Yeah, definitely.
I am definitely not single. Alex.
Okay.
It's been ongoing, you know. I went to talk with the talks between me and the player have been going on behind the scenes. You know, we're negotiating like contract terms.
Yeah.
So now the player signed.
Okay, are you in a situation?
A 50-year deal,
or are you in a relationship?
Now he's telling you that he's officializing.
It's a 50-year deal and contract. You know.
What did the scouting?
And with no release clause, there's no release clause whatsoever.
So yeah, it's a close contract. And no one leaves the other. So bro, that's why I was curious to know. Don't you sometimes feel sad about it?
No, I don't, bro.
You don't feel sad about it?
It's a thing of how can I put it? It's a thing of like what you want in life, you know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There's this other guy who said, I think it's A$AP Rocky said, you can, what you call this? There's this saying, you can't go looking for love.
Love will find you.
Yeah, love will find you.
True.
That thing, I don't know. I don't know how to say it if I better.
So what you're trying to tell me is, so far love hasn't found you.
Yeah, bro. I'm good. I'm chill, man. I'm happy, man. Why, man, bro?
No one has been interested in you, like.
About that one, I don't know. But for me, on my part, nah, I'm chilling.
You know, but then it gives me a question mark because, you know, the saying goes to us, don't go chasing for love.
Exactly.
But how do you identify that love found you?
How do you know, like,
How did you
when you meet
know how
a
they
particular
feel?
person, like,
Yeah, there are certain like connection, you know, you
So what
feel the
you're saying
connection,
is,
bro.
Since you've been in this country, I think you probably a year now in the UAE or more than.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
You haven't felt any connection with anyone ever since you got here. And
Nah.
back home before coming here, same. You never felt. any
How do
connection
you know?
back home,
Bro, how you know back home, man? Back home, man, it was...
I'm asking.
what? It seems
The
like
thing is-
something was going on. What happened
look,
back
so
home?
now- No,
You left your country as a playboy, and then you got here. You didn't find any connection.
Nah, it's a thing of like, bro, look, when you're moving into a new country, no? It's a thing of like, you come with the goals, you know?
Yeah.
You're trying to focus on yourself and everything. And also for me, when I came here, it was kind of hard because I came with the visiting visa, you know?
Yeah.
So I was changing. So it was a thing of like, okay, it's myself, you know? Maybe now, yeah, maybe I'm checking, you know? Maybe.
He's scouting.
Yeah, you scouting, you need to scout, you know? Send the scout. Okay, scout. Then the scouts will come and say, okay, nah. This one, no. It's not the perfect player. Okay, maybe. Then
Yeah, that one cannot play in the midfield, you know?
Exactly. We will put this one in test. You see, that's the thing.
Alright, so right now,
Yeah, maybe in the future, I don't know.
So
Maybe
basically-
coming, maybe. I
Basically,
don't
we
know.
understand that you're kind of interested, but just that you haven't found that person.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay. Now we get the point. We get the point. Anyway, good luck on that, and
And the scout
we
team.
hope that yeah.
You find
Why
you find the
starting?
one
Like, the
right
thing is-
one.
You found the right one, not just the one.
The thing is, when you're saying this, is like now you're putting me on the market, on the public platform.
Yeah,
And anyways, don't forget to
by the way,
comment, subscribe.
on the public platform.
By the way.
if there's anybody interested in him, and by the way, that leads me
You
to the
never
question.
try.
the Instagram will be down in the bio.
Yeah.
Never try.
So
Look, my
leads me to the
YouTube.
question of. So far, I think we've had some experience in the UAE.
Yeah.
And like basically, how could you qualify ladies in the UAE in general? And they could you because one thing I know is both of you are from Zim, all right? You might not have the same experience as me, but then the experience you have in Zim about the general view of your ladies back home and those same ladies here, how do you see? Do they change? Do they become different when they get here? Are they more inquisitive? Are they more expensive? Or are they more chill? Do they think more about building proper relationships here or when they back home? Like, I just want to have a general idea on how your ladies become when they back home and when they here.
Bro,
So,
I don't know. Yeah, you can say something.
I can't say all ladies are the same. Okay, in terms of some characteristics or behaviors, women are the same.
yeah.
You all just drink a quarter of water for the whole day. I don't know how you guys survive.
Yeah.
But in terms of behavior, some might change their taste and preferences. So just because I'm in the UAE, I'm closer to
Yeah,
Dubai.
you adapt to it,
They try to be that have that kind of like flashy lifestyle.
Yeah.
There's some maybe they just remain low key. I mean, they're all different because everyone when they come here, they've got like different objectives about what they want in life. Then some maybe they start to do some other things.
Okay.
Some haram stuff. Let me just put it out there.
All right,
Some
yeah.
haram stuff. Some they choose a different. So it's I don't know. I guess that's just how I see it.
All right.
For me, bro, I think maybe it's like a thing of like when they're in Zima, it's a thing of like different atmosphere. Bro.
Yeah, but when you
You see, it depends on how Zim treats you. Africa, basically, we know in Africa we're struggling and everything, huh? So when you come here, now it depends on you. Okay, are you into flashy things? Are you into these? What's your purpose here? You get what I'm saying? When you came here, you came for a purpose. So I think maybe for most of the girls, obvious girls love, flashy things, but there are some who've got like purpose. But for you to find those ones, it's like maybe like 3% of those people.
yeah, true. Especially in this time when it's kind of crazy to like really find.
Because now our life is moving. Our life is like programmed in a way, Because now social media is the one which is running our life, Everyone's trying to buy flashy things and everything. Then they post on IG, post on Twitter and whatever, So I think that's the main thing.
So basically, in other words, you're trying to say You said 3%, so 97% of
Yeah.
those ladies, when they get here, they
Don't come for me. Those 97%, if you come for me, you are the one.
So they all come here.
If you comment down and say you say Brendan, you're lying and you're okay, you're part of the 97%.
Yeah, I think then it should be the same for just the whole of Africa in general and the whole world, because
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I've been able to get close as well to some Western European countries, Russia, Slovakia, and all these people, Romania, as well as people who came from the South American countries like the Filipino, the Colombians we do have now, the Cubans, and
Yeah.
all the like. Basically, I feel like when they get here, it's kind of a dream come true. So
Yeah, facts.
it kind of high up their standards. All right, which is the normal because you're in a different atmosphere. I mean, most of them come from backgrounds, especially we have to note that 80% of those who come here from different countries, 80% don't come from very, very good backgrounds.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Yeah, facts.
I'm talking about all the classes. It doesn't matter if they're cleaners here or they're managers, but if you check, most of them don't have a good background. So they know that this is one of the places where you can build up opportunities as fast as possible and change your family story. So yeah, because most of the people comfortable back home don't want to come here. So
But I think also,
I feel like
sorry. Yeah, go.
yeah, I just feel like the real issue here is I'm always gonna put it on the home training. I'll always tag home training.
Can I ask you a question? Is it
Because
is it a thing of like, is it one-sided? Isn't your question, it was about women?
yes,
Exactly.
yes, I'm getting.
Does it apply also when? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm talking about home training in the sense that most of the ladies, check properly, those who change, some of those ladies who didn't really have that home training as a kid. They didn't have that discipline actually. They didn't have that discipline, that consciousness of how to maneuver around these things. So the minute they get exposed to things they don't understand, it denatures them. All right, you are about to ask me the question like, if it applies same for men.
Yeah.
Now the difference with men in general is 90% of the time we chase the women.
Yeah, that's true. That's
So
true.
for the fact that you already been the one chasing the lady, you can't be on your high heels. You be on your high heels when you've been chased. You can't chase a lady and be on the high heels. It doesn't make sense. You're being stupid at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You understand? So yeah, that question, it's meant mostly for ladies because you feel like it's far more better or far more easier to approach a lady back home than here. And then you begin to understand that even the ladies you can approach here, sometimes, I would say 70%, I'm really going to call numbers because I've had my experience anyway. 70% of the time, these ladies want to live on your revenue and save theirs.
I mean, yeah, that's true. That's true, actually.
You understand? But you guys,
they're clever, man.
but you guys all came here to search for a better future.
Yeah.
And so you begin to ask yourself, like, if you want us to live on our revenue, on my revenue, sorry, how about yours? So you build and I spend on you. It doesn't make sense. So yes, that's why I talk about home training, because for those who've been into that proper home training, you will find out that some of the couples here, though the percentage is really low, I can't give an exact percentage, but it's low, found out that most of them meet together and walk through the suffering together. And then you meet them 5 years after in Dubai, they having a car, and you ask yourself, like, how did it happen? Because they all knew a purpose, as you said. They came with a purpose. The lady came with a purpose and focus. So when this guy presented himself, first thing she did is check, does he align to what I want?
Yeah, true.
All right? what's his dream? Does it align with mine? Then she follows you. She happens to see that the guy himself has good plans. Came here
On good terms.
on good terms and a good hustling spirit. And so at the end of the day, they blend their plans together. By the way, I have an example of like several couples, I'm not going to call names, but people I found when I joined the UAE who met themselves here. And who today, as I speak to you, the husband earns roughly 15K monthly, and the wife even earns more than him, 17.
Yeah, that's
And these are people who started their couple in the bed space, sleeping on the down bed, both of them together.
That's what I was saying, bro. To find that 3%, bro.
So
very hard.
so you actually understand that most of the times these ladies, they just get let's say they get blindfolded or they get distracted
by the flashiness
by the
of
flashiness of the country.
the country.
And
But
so
when it
the
comes
lady-
when it comes to that point,
Yeah.
I think they are clever in a way that, like, bro, for their money, isn't you say that they spend your money?
And they keep theirs.
Exactly. They keep theirs. So where do they take theirs? I think maybe they do something productive, you know?
Now, how many of you seen would be for something productive? Because that's the point. That's it's more like money that you scam.
You're laundering money, bro.
Yeah.
You're washing money.
Money that you scam or money that you get through funny ways.
Because, bro, look.
Most of the times you find yourself buying what? A car, a fancy shoe. You want to put on the late, as you said.
Louis
You get
Vuitton or
here, and then iPhone 16 is out.
You
The
wanna-
next week they have one. So that money you said they're saving, thinking that they're going to do any business,
It's
it's
on-
for the iPhone 16.
yeah, it's for the iPhone, Baba.
And then your money is to feed her. So she buys the phone and she doesn't have a penny to eat, and you feed her. But then now, the problem is most men come with a plan, actually. Most men come with a plan. We still have that 20% out there who are here because their family brought them here.
Yeah, true.
They actually don't know why, the purpose of them being here.
Yeah, facts.
So yeah, they some of them come from rich backgrounds, but then squandering money at the point where the family was like, "We just send you somewhere, we give you a job, you just work,
You just
what
do
you
your
want with
work."
your money." Yeah, but no one is ever gonna ask you something, so he knows he's charge free. He doesn't have anything to take care of, doesn't have anyone to send money to, so he just squanders the money as well. And those are the kind of the guys the ladies want. Those ladies anyway. Because they know he has no attach, he has no plan, has no future, nothing. So it's easy to just spend all what he has on her, and she saves hers. But funnily, she saves her to go in the same plan like him. Just buy an iPhone 16, get some fancy shoes, get some nice skincare and glow. And
No
I think
problem,
this is
bro.
one of the part of the world where ladies feel that their body, it's actually a market. I'm not talking about prostitution, but I'm talking about the fact that they feel that if they invest on cosmetics and glow, then that's when the real men that they want or the expensive men
Bro,
are going to see them.
if you can't turn me on physically, halas, bro. You need to, bro. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah,
you know,
but-
yeah, man, bro. Yeah, man. You're speaking this now. But when you see someone there, you're like, it's like, no, it's not
also-
like,
also you
Eve,
have to understand,
bro.
like-
Yeah, Adam, yeah, Eve, bro. It's
You're
like,
not-
eat this elbow.
You're not understanding my point. This is it. Let me put it out clear so you understand. Okay? Me, I believe, okay, that you don't need, as a lady, you don't need 6 boxes of cosmetics to actually be shining. Do you get my point?
Yeah, get it.
Okay? Everyone does. I mean, even me as a man. I mean, I don't just shower with a random soap. Okay?
You got that specific.
I got specific products I use.
Says,
Okay? Because I know that these things, they make me, one, they make my skin look good. 2, they're good for my health. And 3, they give me the scent, the body scent that I want, you know. So I got specific things I'm using, but I'm telling you about a lady. For example, I spoke to you about the phone issue.
Just one issue.
Yeah, the same thing with the cosmetics. Like the minute you have this new product out, she's on it. Okay, I'm at the hospital. I want to do teeth whitening. Okay, yeah, it's good. You want to whiten your teeth, but then my question is, why do you have to whiten your teeth? In the first place, it means you don't brush properly.
Yeah, true.
Or you haven't been brushing properly for a long while. That's why your teeth turn too brown that you feel that you need to get them whitened. Okay? So this guy, sorry,
This guy on the comment section.
I'm sorry, ladies, don't feel attacked. But I'm just trying to put out some truth here.
I mean,
Bro, you've been talking, you know. I'm like, yeah, this guy,
he's on fire.
they're gonna come like
He's
this
on
on the comment. They're
fire.
gonna,
the form of his life. Oh my
they're gonna
God.
come like this on the comments.
Again, like,
Nah, he's not sorry. He's not sorry.
Again,
He's just saying the truth as
I want
it
to
is.
say,
It's like you're feeling something, you just wanna let it out, bro. It's like,
again, I want to say, I'm not single. So doesn't mean I don't have a lady in my life. But then it's sad to see how much today we've drifted out of the objective. I'll tell you, we live in a country where the average income for most of us who come here is in between 2,000 dirhams to 3,000. I'm talking of the average. Okay, we have people who earn way more than that. People who earn as well less than that. Okay, so how do you explain that you earn 2,000 dirham and then like 800 of that money, basically almost half of your salary has gone only on cosmetics?
And an iPhone 16.
The iPhone 16
They use
is
tab,
another
you know.
plan because on the iPhone 16
they use Tabby, bro.
they go 4 or 5 months saving with the support of 2-3 boyfriends to get the phone. Yes, some don't use boyfriends, okay? They didn't make it look like all of them do have, but then that's the sacrifice they undergo for the phone. But now here's my question. You do that sacrifice to get that phone, yet you want to chase a man who has made it, who has that big salary, who has that car, who has that everything you can think about. Why don't you think of building your own self? Because I'll tell you, men especially chase standard. That's one thing some ladies don't understand. When you see a man driving a car, 60% of the time, those men with those cars chasing those ladies on the roadside or in the bars or in the supermarket and everything, he can park to talk to another lady who is stepping out of the car. Because he begins to understand that this standard, it's way higher than me. So men chase standard as well. So you see the lady with that car is chased by a man who knows what he wants. So he's not scared of going to that lady having the car. Because he knows he's coming for something and he knows it's something big, but he knows what he wants, so he knows why he's chasing. But those guys who do the random checking out, just picking up the beaches at the clubs and everything, the
Those are
beach
the
and
ones.
everything.
Those are the ones which fall.
Yeah, because he just spending the chicken change on you. He's made his life already. He knows he's achieved what he wants, okay? And so at that point in time, you are, I mean, most of the time those guys are married, and if you want to check it, they're married.
Yeah, true.
They've had that lady who is as big as him, and then they come for you to spend the change on you. Because you've invested in your body, as I said earlier. You've decided to use all the cosmetic to look so good, but at the end of the day, he knows you're empty.
Yeah.
Up here, he knows you're empty. He knows you, especially the married men. They tell you up to your face, I'm married, yet you leave in. They qualify you as an empty vessel. They know because they start to ask themselves, how can I build something serious? I mean,
Yeah,
it's
it's
the
like-
next man
it's like-
that comes to her
He's
with the same car and
same
everything.
tactics.
That's the thing, bro. They say, yeah, why can't you take a fridge? They say there's a fridge and then there's a cooler box. There's a cooler box you take it to parties.
Yes.
And then a fridge is for house purposes, for everything. So
Exactly.
a wife is like a fridge, bro.
And what happens to the cooler box?
Anytime it can.
And when you're done with the party, when you keep the cooler box in the store, so you see, you don't understand.
Yeah, that's the thing, bro.
Store room.
Exactly.
Oh,
So it's
And when you know you're about to take the cooler box to the beach or to the party,
Exactly.
you clean it properly.
Properly.
Then you take
It serves you
to-
everything.
It serves you everything.
Everything nicely.
Then when you're done,
Done?
sometimes you don't even watch before keeping it in the store. You just carry.
Bro, you can't be sitting at home unless you're having a cooler box, bro. There's a fridge there, bro. You get what I'm saying?
So yeah, so you find out that at the end of the day, ladies have just forgotten the purpose. I know some ladies feel comfortable in that. For them, so long as the cash falls, they're okay.
Go get the bag, girl.
But now my question is, why you are coming running after kids sometimes when you're already at the age of 30, 32, 34? Because you spent your time enjoying life with the married man. And then when you get to that age, you begin to chase young men. I mean, you see a young guy looking fancy and everything, you be like, oh, I want him. You even forget about age. I mean, you break your rules, your own self.
And
Everything.
you know, for some reason or some way,
Yeah.
they find God after they've done all the horrendous, all the
Of
heinous
course,
things.
of course. That's
And
the
they-
last exit, you know?
That's when they decide, oh no, you know what, now I'm a good girl, I'm a child of God, I'm hard to get. And then you're like,
Yeah.
bro,
And by the way, that reminds me of a story. I want to ask you guys a question. By the way, so you told me what this guy was supposed to do. So there's this guy who meets this lady and talks to the lady, like, you know, asks the lady out on the date and everything. And then this lady says to him, I'm not getting into any relationship with a man unless he goes to my church. All right?
To the girls' church.
To the girls' church.
Mhm.
So because this man loves this lady, he says, all right, I'm Christian anyways. So going to your church is the same God we serve him. So he goes to this lady's church. And so there was a day where he's like, he wants to cross boundaries. And this lady says, we ain't having sex till we're married. All right? So he's like, all right, I went to see your parents. I mean, I did all the arrangements necessary. But why don't you feel like we can just, just cross the step? I mean, we're going to get married anyways in like 6 months' time. So how about we just, we're really into it. I mean, everything is already ready. And then she's like, I can't. Because my pastor says it isn't a good thing to do. The Bible as well says it isn't a good thing to do. So he asked this lady, because they're quite of age, like, I mean, you won't tell me you've never had sex before. You won't tell me you haven't done that before. So why are you saying right now it's becoming difficult and everything? Is it because you found God? Or it's simply because you just want to do it because your pastor says
Yeah.
you shouldn't do it? And then the pastor, and then she gets a little bit worried about the problem. So she speaks to her pastor, and then her pastor calls the guy because the guy already was like fellowship
Member,
in the
yeah.
same,
in the same church, yeah.
and then the pastor tells the guy, she's not comfortable when you keep on asking this thing because she's a virgin. And all my church members are virgins. So
That is crazy.
yeah, so you can't have sex with her till you marry. That's the only thing I can tell you. And so you better keep your peace and everything. So the guy was like, oh, if my girlfriend is a virgin, if my fiance is a virgin, I mean, I better keep myself for the D-Day. It's alright. I'm not gonna bother her anymore.
But it's
And so finally when they got married, he wanted to, uncook the same night. But she was like, no, let's go for a honeymoon, then we can uncook at the honeymoon. And so when they went for the honeymoon, on the third day of their honeymoon, he was like, I mean, baby, I've been waiting for a long time now. And everything. I need this thing. I mean, it's something I want.
Do you think maybe you wanted
And
to prove
so-
something? No?
And
I
so
mean, I think-
they finally had sex together. And it was found out that she wasn't a virgin.
So what's your question then?
So now my question is, you as the guy, you just found out that the babe wasn't a virgin after
After
the
getting
church
married.
told you 5 months ago before your wedding, or I mean, from the very beginning, she learns to the church, and the church told you she's a virgin, you can't have sex with her and everything.
Simple and
And when
straightforward.
you finally get to have sex with her and you find out she isn't a virgin. So what do you do next?
Hakimi. Become Hakimi, bro.
You become a Kimi.
Straight away, man.
No.
Obvious, man, we've been seeing these signs, bro. They are saying, bro, we are human, man. You see, no, something is off here, bro.
Something is off. Especially,
they
you know,
can't be, bro. The church.
The question is also how does the pastor know that?
Exactly, that's the thing. Bro, Hakimi style, bro. When that happens, that's what I'm saying. That guy wanted to prove a point. It's, bro, Hakimi style, and after that, you saw the church. One time.
But no, you know, the church has got nothing to do.
When they
Think
pay
about
each and
it.
every Sunday, they pay
Okay,
you,
so-
the money comes to you. You make money like
Because for me personally, right, after you find out that like the girl is not pure or anything,
She's not virgin.
or dropping her immediately.
Bro, you already married, bro. What are you saying, man?
I'm
You're-
dropping her.
all the assets are gone. So, bro, look. Wow, let's rewind that. Bro, the thing started at the church, bro. Huh? Right? Come, let's go to church. To my church. Right? So it's like a planned thing. The pastor tells you what. Obviously, you're going to listen to the pastor. Right? After that, you find out, halas, you are married. After marriage, bro, all the assets gone. And the person who places you is the same pastor who told you, this one. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Exactly.
But I was
And then
thinking-
you just go like that. Just go like that.
You just go. Because think of all the other
Man,
things. Wait.
Wallahi, I'm from Africa, man. Right. You go. Boom. First, I'm starting with the pastor before I go. This pastor said all the women here are virgins. Please, can you check if they are not here? I'm getting money. I invest nicely. I make money. No ways, bro. Bro, it's so painful, man. It's so painful, man.
Yeah, it's painful.
Yeah, it is painful.
Bro,
Because
and
initially, when this guy was talking to this lady, he already had at the back of his mind that she was not a virgin. And then the pastor had to make him think that she's a
Exactly.
virgin, you know? So it's a very, very hard situation.
Yeah, true,
It's a big lie ever, you know? You just
Exactly. and after that,
Because
you're
you
not
know,
getting married, bro.
you would also think like, okay, this person lied to me about ABC. What more could they be
what
hiding?
more could they be hiding? Does she have
That's what I'm
kids
saying.
that she don't know about?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Obviously, they were after your assets, bro. That's the thing. Bro, you need to scout nicely, you know? I'm
Yeah,
telling
be
you,
careful with the women you engage
Because
yourself with.
once, for you say that you leave, huh? But maybe after some weeks or days or something, yes, at that moment you'll be angry, you know? Yeah, what. Maybe you try to sort some things out. Obviously, they will come to you and say, no, the thing, we didn't know what, you know, try to console you. But to be quite honest, bro, for us men, we go through a lot, but we don't show it physically, bro. You get what I'm saying? That's why you see most people commit suicide and everything is men. Because, bro, it's out there, man.
It's tough, yeah.
It's tough. But
Bro, that's what I'm saying, me, bro, I'm getting my things, man. I'm investing nicely. No ways, man. It's very painful, man.
yeah, it's a very, very complex.
PTSD one time.
Because that is crazy, bro. That is crazy. You end up thinking like, oh. Like,
And the
what
funny
else-
fact,
what
you
else
won't,
is she hiding?
and the funny fact,
Like,
the funny fact is, you won't finish the thing. You get what I'm saying? Because you're already, shit.
and now it's,
You
you
get
know,
what I'm
you no
saying?
longer enjoy, like,
PTSD, exactly, that's what I'm saying. Now PTSD is coming. Stress, disorder, traumatic. Everything is coming at you, man.
yeah.
Everything you spend, everything you did, bro.
So yeah, that was one of the situations. The guy just asked openly for help, like what should he do exactly, because he's lost. And so
So
a
then
lot of
once
people, a
when-
lot of people give their own ideas and everything. And so another question
Because for me, the revenge I'll take, man. I'm thinking of some ideas, man. Yeah,
But
I've got an
okay,
evil mind. I'll
just
pimp
one
you
second
out.
before you say if. Okay, for now we're laughing saying revenge is the best thing, but personally I don't think revenge serves any purpose. Like for sure you might do any crazy thing you want. You might
Are you straight? This guy
might-
is straight, man.
you might
You're not
steal the
thinking straight.
pastor's car.
Bro, look, let's not do it for the camera. Let's say, pretend the cameras are, bro, you're in a situation, where the pastor lied to you, and that pastor, the same pastor who lied to you, bro, right? It's the one blessing you're waiting, bro, right? After that, you go to a honeymoon. Oh, who did that honeymoon? Who paid for that honeymoon? Exactly. You know the answer. Then you go one time, bro.
Okay. I get your point.
Okay.
But realistically speaking, though, revenge doesn't serve a thing.
You know-
Because at the end of the day,
maybe
you
trying
might
to be a nice guy.
No.
Let's be honest.
It's just the genuine truth. To be honest, revenge doesn't serve a thing. Because after you've done all those bad things to the pastor, sue the church or whatever, at the end of the day, you genuinely find that you won't. You might feel some satisfaction, but down the long term,
Yeah.
you won't feel like it was worth it.
no, but the truth is you've lost already.
Yeah, because you've already lost.
You've lost everything.
You've already lost.
Because
There's
there's no money that's going to pay your investment. No money is going to pay your emotions. So it's a damage that you just have to heal about. You can't just, there's nothing that's going to actually, because even if you sue the church and they close the church, it's like just 5% of your heart will be happy. But then 95%
How do you
looks at
heal
this
in that
lady.
situation, bro? How do you heal in that situation?
Go to Switzerland, to the
It's
mountains.
going to take time.
Yeah.
It's going to take time. It's a process. I mean,
Time, like, bro, it's not like maybe it's bro. It's not like your girlfriend, man. That one is now your wife,
let me
man.
ask you. No, because you filed a divorce. First thing, before you even think of anything else, you have to file a
Yeah,
divorce.
filing a divorce.
And that whole process.
But then
Imagine how-
it's gonna take time. But here is the idea: you've lost already. It's like saying you lose your mom today, or you lose someone
Bro.
important to your life. What are you gonna do?
That's
There is
it.
nothing you can
Yeah,
do
there's
about
nothing
it.
you can do.
I
It's
didn't
a
disagree, bro.
fact.
I didn't disagree.
Yeah.
I already lost. But the thing is, I'm gonna get the bag, bro.
But
If
now-
I have to get the bag, I'm gonna get the bag. Because the thing is, now I don't wanna take revenge on someone else's child, Now I'm going saying, okay, all the women are the same. Like you said, earlier on. You said all the
No,
women
no,
are the
let me ask you
same.
a
So now
question.
it's a thing of like, let's say this whole situation happened now. I'm no longer finding a girl or wife or something, because on my head I'm thinking, okay, all the women are the same.
Yeah, but now the question is, even if you sue the church and the church pays you a huge amount of
Well,
money,
they'll be paying me annually.
does it change the fact that all women are the same in your mind? It doesn't help. That's what I'm telling you. It
Yeah,
has
that's the
nothing to
thing,
do
yeah.
with your emotions.
Yeah.
You just get to yourself financially, but you would not sort it, because the problem here is not about the money you spend. It's about the emotional trauma that you get.
Yeah, the heart
You understand? Yeah, their hearts. Because I'll tell you, the money you would have probably spent on that lady, it's the money that you would have spent in any other thing. It could be money you went out for party you spent. It could be money even that you helped family with. Anyways, it's not about the financial aspect of it. It's about the emotional damage that you got. Because I would like to remind you as well that at that particular point in time, you're still in love with this lady.
Yes.
You just found out that she is not a virgin, but you're still in love. So it's kind of a tough thing to think, like, where do you start from?
Should I continue to being with this person or not? It's like a whole roller coaster of
And the
emotions.
next question that comes in your mind, how much things are lies about her life? What is true and what is wrong? What do I do? She's now my wife. I married her because I had love for her. What do I do next? Do I still keep her as my wife? Should I let her go?
I let it come.
So
that's my-
the first idea is you want to let her go, and now the thing as well is we're talking about a process that took time for her to become your wife. So bonds have been created.
With you and the family.
Yeah,
and
so
your
right now
family.
we're talking about the
They disconnect men like Bluetooth.
okay, yeah,
Same time.
it's very easy for you to say that right now. You've never gotten to that stage.
And I wish I will never.
So
To my future wife, treat me right. Treat me right. I will treat you right.
Yeah.
So let's as you hear.
No, but it's not a thing of like, I will treat you right so that you can treat me right.
Yeah. So anyways, it's a very, very difficult situation.
Because it's gonna really take some time to like process all the
Yeah,
emotions,
even if
everything that has
if you want
happened.
to file a divorce.
You know what, bro? Oh no, this session it's so manhood, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To a point where like I'm imagining a situation where I'm approaching again, I'm like, okay, now I want you to be my wife. But I don't know the whole
Yeah, and
whatever.
you
It's so
know,
crazy,
it's
man.
especially
It's so
in our
crazy,
generation now, it's kind of scary, you know.
Yeah, man, it's so
Sometimes
crazy.
you might want a girl, or you see a girl, but you start to end up thinking like maybe you've got all the trauma which you had, the heartbreaks which you had. You start to think like, what if it doesn't work out and it's the same thing which happened with my previous relationship happens now in this one? So now you've got doubt, you've got self-doubt. That's why you end up, sometimes you find guys who just say no. Sometimes we just see a girl from afar, we like her, we just walk away.
Yeah. Most men nowadays are beginning to stop being men. Most men nowadays are beginning to stop being men. What do I mean by that? We out of those days where a guy takes you out on a date, first time, takes you out on a date, second time, takes you out for walks, bring you to some fancy places and everything. Yeah, because right now you would see that most of the people who do that are actually the unserious ones, the ones who just yeah, those ones who have some money to squander are the ones who make you visit all the places.
Yeah.
But then now those guys who are serious, I mean, they can take you out on a date once, probably twice.
Yeah, what you mean? By month or what you...
No, like
What's the
why
time?
when
What's
they
the-
just know you, I mean, you're trying to get a girl, you take her out once, twice.
Well, it's all, bro.
But
It's
the
all,
next thing is, men nowadays expect the lady to reciprocate the same thing.
Yeah,
same
so-
energy.
We're not saying that they want you, the lady, to take him out as well. No, but to reciprocate the same energy.
But for me, you know what? I've got like a, what you call the equation for this one, you know? For me, personally, if I take you, obviously, first date is gonna be me. We go, right? If everything goes well. Then if she plans the date, it's either she's paying or we're going 50-50. I'm not paying for the full price for what you planned.
Now, that's why I'm saying that most men nowadays,
they're not being men. This is the point you're trying to get to now.
So what I say, okay, whatever I said now,
Yeah.
am I a man or
no,
what was it?
now,
Now,
what you say,
now you're trying to adopt this mentality which people got, I don't know, these
Yeah,
recent years of saying 50-50 with the woman.
Bro,
you
look.
not being a man. I'll tell you something.
Listen, man, I know.
we
bro.
spoke about the fact that ladies, especially out here, want to live on your money and save theirs, which is not supposed to be the case. But nevertheless, it doesn't mean in any ways that you step out with your lady and she pays half of the bill. It's not done. I'm talking about being the black man in the first place.
Taboo, huh?
I'm talking about being the black man in the first place. We've been grown up with the culture. I mean, all over the world, a black man knows that when he steps out with a lady, he got to sort the bills.
Because the woman
If he knows that he's not able
You're right.
to handle that date, he turns the date down.
You're right there.
You understand?
You're speaking
He
the
turns
truth,
the
yeah.
date down. I
You're
mean, we're
cooking.
not obliged to go to all the dates. I mean, how many times you've even offered dates to a lady and she's like, I got a program that day. It happens.
Yeah, it happens. Yeah, true.
So you're not obliged to say
Obliged to
yes.
go.
You don't say yes as a black man and you get there and you tell her. That's actually one of the things that keeps the charm of black men nowadays. Yeah, honestly, some ladies will still and forever love black men, especially the whites, the colored people, because of the fact that when they step out with a black man, we still keep what we call the how am I going to call it? We still have that charm. We still have that swag of doing things the right way. But nowadays, a lot of men have stopped being men, honestly. But I think one of the reasons why men have stopped being men is because at some point, one of the points as well is because ladies have stopped being ladies as well. Ladies have gotten to a point where there is kind of an arm feast with men. The men turn to become ladies as well. See, like I said earlier.
Yo, you said what? Men are what?
Men are starting to behave like girls.
Like ladies, you know. At the point where you see a man writes you, like he chats you 2 times, takes you out of the day. The following day, nothing. If you're not calling, if you're not responsive, he's not doing any shit. But then, reason being that ladies as well have just proven to show that they become more of materialistic than actually being the lady. Than actually being a lady. We know ladies are affectionate. Ladies are caring. So nowadays, ladies are more caring when you offer. When you ain't offering anything, she's just being her. So it's brought us to a point where even the men we get tired. You just get tired because you ask yourself, what's the point? I mean, I'll be with this girl out for like 2-3 dates. I keep on checking on her, but she doesn't do the same. But maybe today you offer her like an iPhone or something. The following day, she's very she's writing you, and she's checking up on you for like the next 1 week, and then back to the same cycle.
Which actually brings me to the point where I actually heard something like a couple of days back, similar to what you're saying, whereby this guy was saying, as a man, if you've got the only way we as men show love to the people around us is if we are offering something. For example, a dog. If you're not giving that dog food, then that means you don't truly love it. It's the same way if you're not taking care of the woman you are with, that means you don't love her. Because love on men is conditional. We're loved on the condition that we are offering something or of some use in some way. But then women, children, dogs, cats are loved all unconditionally.
Disclaimer, we're not comparing anyone.
We're not comparing anyone, but we're just saying the...
Disclaimer.
We're just saying the reality and the harsh truth of how things are. So yeah. It's a crazy roller coaster, man.
Yeah, it is.
It's a crazy roller coaster.
Nowadays, to navigate as a man, you really need to put some goggles on.
And it's no longer a good thing to be average. It's not like back in the, our parents back then, like they could have, for example, this 2,000 dirhams now could have maybe bought a house or maybe 2-3 houses, and they could have had like a lot of things.
Bro, they papers, man.
Yeah.
Back then, bro, they did papers, man.
And to add on to that, I'll tell you my honest point. Haven't seen a lot of families grow around me. My honest point is the reasons why our parents could survive with even 500 dirhams having 2-3 kids is because one, they were unified.
True.
Yeah.
Secondly, when it comes to what we call marriage, they had that key that we lack nowadays. They had that key that most of us lack nowadays. Ladies were super economical. Ladies work according to the budget of their husbands.
Yeah.
And not according to the fanciness of what was around them. And most of the parents, especially I'll talk more about the African parents, and by the way, the Asian parents, because I see we have a lot of similitude.
Yeah, facts, man. Facts. A lot of people they don't know that, you know.
Yeah,
Like, a lot of people they don't know that.
similarities,
Like,
they grew up knowing that investing in their family, in their kids, it's what is going to bring them the fanciness that was outside. Parents will invest on the studies of their kids, despite of the fact that they ain't got good shoes like some other families, and they respect that. I mean, we've left that age where you see two parents who grew up together, who probably went to the same school, one having an average lifestyle and the other one being rich. They meet each other on the way and they greet and respect themselves like they're the same level. And you see the average parent not having an envy for his friend who is rich, and you see the rich guy not smashing down on his classmate or his friend because he's average.
Yeah.
You know, they had that respect at the point where when you see them even meeting on old school meetings and everything, you could think they are all at the same level. But then the average parent doesn't go buying a car because his friend rich bought a car. He comes on foot. And sometimes the one who has a car comes pick up his friend who doesn't have a car. So there was that unity in the first place. And secondly, there was that understanding in the marital home, which today most ladies lack.
It's more of like lack of proper
That's what I'm saying.
communication.
That's what I'm saying. Of like, it's a thing of like influence, you know, on how like yes, of course, our parents grew in that way, but now as the generation goes, certain things
Like
are
things,
introduced,
yeah, certain
social
things.
media and everything. you
Like
know.
where
So
every
now we're being-
generation has got its own cultural or societal norms,
Yeah,
which they start to
yeah,
adopt
of
as time
course.
goes on.
Yeah, and I think that's the biggest struggle we have, and that's one of the reasons why marriage nowadays it's becoming more of
A joke.
yeah, a joke and acting.
But if you know what you
and
want,
an
it's finish it, you
accomplishment.
know.
It's more of an accomplishment, I'll put it that way, than being actually serving the purpose of a connection. A lot of people now get married sometimes just because family wanted me to get married, or I just felt like
Just because my friend is married, now I want to also get
I felt
married.
like the whole group around me is getting married. It's time for me to get one. Or I just felt like this lady is beautiful.
I just want to post on
Yeah.
Facebook and Instagram.
Yes, or I just want to get beautiful kids. And when I see this lady, she can give me beautiful kids.
Yeah, bro.
It's not about the purpose.
They're actually people.
Yeah, a lot of couples.
Like when I was in back in my Ima country, Zima, bro, we chilling with the guys, you know. Then someone like, you see that one, that yellow bona? Yeah. I just want it only for the kids, bro. My kids will be good, man. Just the yellow bone. I don't want my. They're already planning for the kids, bro.
You see, so that's the thing. I mean,
It's so
just
weird,
been
man.
so it's been a crazy world, and yeah, we need every day, and we're moving forward in it.
Yeah, true.
Let's
Let's
hope.
just hope like each and every one of you get someone who's genuine and you
Yeah.
build like a genuine connection with the partner you're with.
Yeah, and for anyone who's gonna watch this video,
Bro, the
I'll end up my purpose by saying I'll end up everything by saying I know I shot a lot of ladies tonight, and they might probably be like, "Who is this?
Who's this guy?
Who is this guy?
But then I'll tell you, ladies. I know some people will get in the comment section saying if we're doing what we're doing is because the men as well they're being cheat, they're being that and being that.
You're part of the 97%.
All I can say is each time you feel there's a real connection between someone, invest on the person. Investing on the person is not taking your money and literally investing on your man, but it's investing on the time spent together. It's investing in the love and the connection. It's not always going to be him to bring up the ideas and the plans and the everything, and you just bring up the phones and the shoes that you need.
True.
But it should be something where you as well can plan for an outing, even if you know that the bill maybe might be covered with him, but bring up ideas, make him feel loved, make him feel that you you want to be there.
I'm where you need love.
Yeah.
And this guy is expressing the whole love. It's like when he came here, they tell him,
But anyways, guys,
next time if you do this one, it's alas. Alas. Now he's trying to be a better man.
yeah.
Love inside it.
Yeah, but anyways, guys, let's hope you just, took some insight or some knowledge from the discussions we had today. Of course, the next time, I think we really need to talk about men being girls. I think we really need to, because the ladies today might feel attacked.
We're gonna touch the men.
Don't worry, we're coming for every guy out there. But anyways, it's been good with our brother here. Hope he's older than the both of us, so he's in a way giving us wisdom, words of wisdom and guidance. So, and then this young man over here, he needs correction. This boy.
Bro, I'm 2K, they know me.
Nonsense.
Sometimes if I want to maneuver like a wolf, I collect all the dust, bro. I leave it.
But anyways, we appreciate your time, guys. Just leave your thoughts and your views in the comment section.
Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe.
And we'll catch you in the next chill session after hours. Peace.
I can feel any more.